Hey everybody, and welcome back to You Only Live Once, a Permadeath Space Engineers Survival playthrough. Let's get right into it. Last time we were hooked back up because we had run some search missions or contracts, and we needed to recharge after doing that. I did take a moment to add a third wind turbine to help us recharge, because right now it's taking us a long time to recharge. To do that, I did have to grab a little bit of nickel. So right now our refinery is processing nickel, and we are waiting for our ship to recharge. In the meantime, because that may take a while, I want to go check out that site that we noticed right before the end of the last taping. It's less than 10 kilometers away. So I am going to jetpack over there to see what it is, see if it's anything that we might want to spend any particular amount of time on. And I figure that is a good way to use the otherwise dead time we would be waiting for our ship to recharge. So that's what I'm going to do. And I've got my timer set, 45 minutes of playtime. Let's do it. Let me go ahead and fix my toolbar real quick. This looks like this might be a encampment. Let me check my hydrogen real quick. 89%, we're good. We're gonna go ahead and fly in. If fire starts to come, then well, okay. We don't. It would have already gone off. What we got over there? Observer. Great. We have another assert installation. Outstanding. Looks like we've got a camp here. Ooh. That is part of a large grid drill. It's a turret. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, it's incomplete. Okay. Yeah. Inventory. Can't tell. Okay. We got some crates. Some freight boxes. Let's see what we got. Not bad. Okay. Come back to that. Oh, power cells are nice. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, hydrogen engine. No power cells, but nearly complete. You might be able to use that. Take a look over here. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, got some good components, if nothing else, man. It's that was ooh, we got a vehicle. That's what that SVY. Oh, we'll look at that in just a minute. What is this? Little habitat. Is that what this is? Little habitat. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Is that a different box? Oh, that is a different box. Okay. Tools. Not very useful tools, but okay. So we heard a beep. Okay, so that is a part of the cooperative NPC takeover. The items that you need to take ownership of the entire grid include remote controls, control stations. So that could be a cockpit or a control station seat, flight seat, control console, control seat, or remote controls. I think I said that already. Selling cryo. Yeah, cryo tubes. Surprisingly, you don't have to take the survival kit out or a med bay out, but I typically do that anyway, just in case. You will hear the beep, and the closer you get to it, the louder it is, and it is directional, so right now it is in my left ear, now it's in my right ear. So you have to take control of those, and then that will give you control of the entire grid. So that's what we're going to have to do here. This is going to be a nice little rover if these wheels work. If the wheels work, it's going to be this could be a nice little rover. So let's see what we got to take out. I think I saw a little purple light. You see a little purple in there. That's the remote control, so we're going to have to take that out. I'd like to get to it without having to take out the antenna there. Now we are probably going to lose reputation by grinding this down, so just be advised that may change our status with these guys. Okay. It's best to not grind any more than you absolutely have to. Just get below the hack line, which usually requires you to grind down all of the computers in an object if it has computers. Secondly, if there is no control seat, if there is no remote control, if there is no cryo tube, like you saw in our artillery, hold on a second. Like you saw in our artillery facility over there, there were none of those things. So all I had to do was place down a control block. I don't have to build it all the way. I just have to place it. That's how we were able to take control of that artillery spot. Now I'm going to want to put these parts right back in because I'm not trying to fill up my inventory with that stuff. Do the same here. Once it changes shape, that's usually what's gonna do it for you. All right. Now, what we can do is we can jump in here real quick and we can take a look and see what this thing has in it. We have an AI control module. That's going to need to go. Cockpit. I didn't rebuild it, so it's not complete. Programmable blocks, small batteries. Okay, that's the only thing that's the remote or the AI block is the only one left. So let's go ahead and do this because I don't know if this is a left-hand drive or a right-hand drive. And let's see if we can figure out where to... Okay, so that's right there, which means oh man, it's underneath. If I can get to it underneath without, I'm gonna try this. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. Look at that. Make sure your target doesn't change while you're doing this. Okay, we've taken control of it. I'm going to go ahead and restore that. We're going to flip back over. Okay. Now, these wheels are incomplete. The suspension is good on that one. Let's see. Suspension good. Don't know if these are. God, they are like right up against. Okay, suspension good. Suspension good. We do have a spare wheel here, which is nice. See, what I'm concerned about is the collision blocks actually, like. Well, it doesn't look like it's being collided with. Does it? Take a look at that. It is. So that is actually going to create a problem over time. The front, we're going to have the same issue with that. I think that block right there is going to create an issue. So we're going to have to get rid of those. But if we can get, what is this? I don't know what that is actually hooked to. It says a grid will split. I'm not sure what will split. Okay. So we might have to figure that out first. Let's see, is this the driver's seat? Huh. Strange. Let's take a look. This cockpit is not the main cockpit. Cockpit 2 is not the main cockpit. Neither one is. I bet the remote control was it. We have to do that gyroscope. We have to fix that gyroscope. We're going to want to do that anyway because you don't want to drive one of these things without a gyroscope. Let's see, where is it? I think I saw it somewhere. Oh yeah, it's in the middle. Okay. The other thing is when you're taking these over, anything that's not complete is going to be it's still going to be owned. Even if you've taken ownership of the whole thing, anything that was incomplete is going to still be owned by the previous owner. Just heads up. Alright, so now we're going to sit. We're going to see what, if anything, is. Oh, we got a rifle. That's good. Got some stuff in the small. Yeah, this thing's actually got a decent. Nice. Okay, so now we have a weapon. Let's get our, no, let's get our F, G. Character weapons. We have a rifle. Load that up. Nice. Okay. Now, it is possible that we have enough materials here at this place to actually fix this thing. And if that's the case, we can drive it back, which would be nice. Large steel tubes. There are 2 in the spare tire, which we can use. So that's 2 wheels that are fixed. Oh, wait a minute. No. 1. Okay, so that would fix 1 wheel. We just need to find large steel tubes. We don't have any of those in here. But until we know for sure whether that thing actually even works or not, we may have to get it up off the ground to get the suspension to work. So we're going to need that. And let's go ahead and add a landing gear. We'll use a magnetic pad for that. But, okay, so let's go ahead and, what is that? Let's go on the other way. Okay, good. Maybe it'll attack that asserted base there. This is the engine. Okay. There are large steel tubes in there we can use. Nothing I can use from that. I forget what we had in here. Can use that. Those. I'm not picking any of this stuff up until we're actually either leaving or we're doing something with it. We got large steel tubes here, so there's 2 here we can use. Okay. I forget what we had in here. I think it was a box. Hey, we got some large steel tubes. Okay. We're gonna need more for the piston and such. Got a little bit of steel plate there. Okay. And here is the engine. This is parts. I don't need, none of those parts are going to work. That's tools. Could check. This is going to do damage to our reputation too, but yeah, that's a lot of power cells. I'm definitely not going to complain about the power cells. Bulletproof glass isn't going to work. Huh, okay. Best place to put this is going to be maybe on this rear tire. that. So we need small tubes, motors, computers. Well, we got each of those, I know that. Go ahead and get this pushed down. I don't need that. Nope. 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 One of these had small tubes in it, I'm pretty sure. We need the computers. We can grab that. Nope. Already did that, okay. Could have sworn there was more to it than that. No, we got right here. Nope. Come on. Should be another one over there. I thought there were small tubes in one of these. There's not. Okay. So we need small tubes, motors. Our small tubes. No motors. No motors. No motors. Dadgummit. There's more small steel tubes in that one at least. There should be motors in this. Nope. Great. I think we're going to be short. Unless we can find something else that has motors. More small steel tubes, which is just fine. No motors. No motors. We're still gonna need... Well, we got motors in some of these. Oh, we are gonna be taking some of these out. So that'll give me 4 motors. Is that gonna be enough? Yeah, that's gonna be enough. Okay. I need one more steel tube, which we can take out of the engine. Just a quick little zip. There we go. This is actually a lot of work, just to find out these wheels aren't gonna work. Okay, nothing there, so we can get rid of these. Okay. Nothing in that one. So we get rid of that. That's 2 motors, okay. Alright, now I am going to we're gonna extend this just a little bit. Actually, I may not have to lift the whole thing up. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's stuck to the ground. This thing is stuck to the ground somehow. Alright, we're gonna reverse that. Okay, we're gonna add a magnetic plate to the bottom. I gotta keep an eye on my energy. We are, we're not gonna have the auto lock on. Definitely not gonna use parking. So we need a motor. Okay, we'll get that from one of our things here. Make sure there's nothing in this. Okay. That should be enough.
Your battery level will be low on the next beep.
I'll charge up here. Good thing is if we can get this thing working, we are not going to have to fly back. We're going to be able to drive back. But we'll just have to see. I do need to get it off the ground though. Is it the wheel that's in the ground? Maybe it's the wheel that's in the ground. That might be it. Okay, so if I do this, if we reverse, we are at 0.75 meters. We make the minimum distance 0.7. That's what we're going to do. 0.7. And we reverse. It's still too far. There we go. Still too far down. So now we're going to bring it up to about there. And then we're going to reverse. I'm going to change this to 0.07. 0.7. There we go. That was wrong. That should be velocity. It's the maximum distance we want to put it at. 0.7. Oh my goodness. Reverse. Reverse. Okay. Now what we've done there is we've effectively made sure that that's not going to like destroy the ground or anything. It's just going to just close enough to take that there. And then we're going to take these wheels off. And this should take it out of the ground. I also need to make sure, pretty sure these can be a station, but I'm going to make sure it's not a station. Yeah, it is. Dadgummit. Convert to a ship. There we go. Now we're going to raise it up off the ground. maximum distance. And we're going to change this to 1.0. There we go. All right. See if the wheels will attach. Nope. Make sure it's not because I'm standing too close. Nope. Nope. See, I wonder if it's this. I think it's this. That's what was holding the wheel. Yep, that was it. Pretty sure that was it. We have nothing in here. Ooh, we do have stuff in there. Take that because we are going to get rid of that. I'm going to try to put everything I can in there. 7 items could not be deposited. Alright. Well, let's try to put them in here. Oh, that's crap. I don't know why I wouldn't let that stuff go in there. Anyway. We'll put them in the buggy cockpit. That works for me. If it works for you guys, works for me. Inventory, nothing. Do the same thing here. There we go. Alright, get rid of this. So these are all the things that were in, that should have been, I think they were in the collision box. Nope, still can't be placed. I wonder if it's a 3x3. I wonder if... I guess it's possible it could have been. Anyway, we'll go ahead and get rid of this. If it's not, these, whoa, okay. So something is holding that together. Let me make a, what do we got? Oh, give me a steel plate. I need a steel plate. Left, guys. Is that it? I wonder if that's what's causing it. See if that works. Yep, that worked. That should have everything out. I really can't imagine that that's not going to get in the collision box. It can't. Well, it might. I don't know. We'll see. Could not be placed. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to add. We're gonna have to rebuild these suspensions. All right, so let's go ahead and add that to our. And we're gonna do the off-grid. That's the wheels. We want the left, and then the right. We'll do the left side first. In fact, let's change the color of this thing right off the bat. We're gonna do a war-torn armor for right now. And there we go. Alright. Hopefully none of these are holding this thing together. Not what I wanted. Dadgummit. Okay. Let's get the left. I'll be mad if I need to push this up. Gonna need to push it up. Dadgummit. That might have been the problem the whole time. So annoying, guys, when little stuff like that kind of ruins your day. And now we're going to go with the right ones. The only difference between the right and the left is the tread pattern. So it doesn't really matter which one you use. We'll end up being one short. And we lost some steel plate because of it. No biggie. Is that all I... Oh, that's not... Steel plate. Let's go ahead and grab these, because I know we're going to need them. May need those. Front wheels are the most important. If you can only weld up two, the front wheels are the most important because they will be your steering. You could probably do one of each, one front and back. Might work. Missing one large steel tube.
Disconnecting browser. Disabling Netflix.
Okay, this is going to be our main cockpit. Okay. Main cockpit. Handbrake on. That should be it. will probably be better for us to replace all this stuff up here with, not that, this stuff right here with a medium cargo container. So I take the tubes out of this, use it here. We should now have a viable rover, which we are going to set up real quick. Let's see what we got here. First thing, cockpit 2, cockpit main. We want a handbrake. Let's group our batteries. I'm just calling it buggy for now. And do we have light? We do. Oh, we got a lot of light. Okay. So our groups. Batteries, recharge on and off. There's nothing else we really need to add here. We've got, let's find out what our power situation is as we drive. As you can see, it's not trying to roll over too bad on itself. We've got a nice low, wide footprint. If you've got all the wheel steering, that can get ugly. So just heads up there. Let's see. Parts. Like I said, it should be... Okay, we're going to go ahead and head back. We'll go ahead and head back to our base. And as you can see, a 24 or 25% power and a 124 speed limit, that puts us right at about 30 to 32 miles an hour, which is fairly safe. There's not a whole lot of craziness going on here, terrain-wise. So, got plenty of light, that's for sure. Nothing should surprise us. That's what I'm getting at. Okay. So. We're very low to the ground. This will be pretty good. I think we can use this. Pretty well. Alright, yeah, we got our gyros on. We should have plenty of friction. And look at our, I mean, I'm full throttle right now. I'm pushing forward and we're still 4 hours of drive time. So. But I'm taking this back because what I want to do is I need to put a medium cargo container on it before we try to bring any of that other stuff back. Between the power cells, large tubes, and all that kind of stuff, that's all going to be pretty heavy. It's going to take up a lot of space, so I want to make sure to get that stuff. Have a container that can carry all that stuff. I don't want to try to rely on these little small containers. It's possible I had enough materials there to make it. I just didn't want to tear down all the interior blocks that are stacked in the back right now. That's all. At least we'll get to see what our respawn's at. Our respawn pod is at too, recharge-wise. climbing ability is going to be. I guess we're going to find out. So once we get back to the base, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I think it was time well spent, since we were waiting on the other to charge. Either way. Thigh baldrin flying through. That's pretty rough terrain, very steep. We pretty much killed it. That's awesome. Okay, so we'll get back to base. That'll be the end of the episode this time. And hopefully we're charged up with our rover so we can go out and do some more search contracts. Maybe even fly over, pick up the pods, because we do already have a medium cargo container on there. Bring those parts back over and be good to go. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not good. Oh, a little bit of a rollover. Not too much. Okay, let's take a look at what we lost here, if anything. Neon tube. Is that it? Our little neon tube roll cage did the job. Oh my goodness, it did. Guys, that's kind of crazy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's nuts. Wow. We're gonna put our handbrake on. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna get out of this. We're gonna go to our gyroscope. We are gonna do, no, I said gyro, there we go. Override controls. Pitch should be our thing here. Yep, that's gonna do it. Those controls anymore. And now we're back over. It's perfect when you got your stuff lined up the way it's supposed to be. Alright. Well, I'm going to tell you something. I've never really given those neon tubes in this configuration that you see on the back of this buggy a lot of credit other than decorative, which I think it's fantastic. But that actually protected our rover from that rollover. So props there. Let's see, we're in the flats. We're doing almost 30. We're doing 37, 35. So we might back off on our max speed just a little bit. I'm better. I'm more comfortable with 30 than I am with 37. Anyway, as I was saying about the about these neon tubes as a roll cage, I think we might be using that again. I think I would. I mean, I went to the trouble to make sure that they were still here, like that the roll cage stayed, but now I'm definitely we're gonna put that back on there. I think that'll be fantastic. We might even do it in some other places here. Okay. Well, guys, thanks so much. Our time's up. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, oh, we got a fob. Hold on a minute. Let me get the GPS. Oh, shoot. F4. Do a screenshot real quick. Sorry. All right. So I got that 630. Yeah, 6.3. Okay, we got a fob location. We're going to have to go check out. Guys, have a great day. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and be safe. And we'll be back next time.